What is going on, every road to victory? I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. We are here. It is Wednesday. And of course, I have the initial injury report for both the Eagles and the Cowboys for this week 14 matchup. And we've got some important injury news for both teams. So I'm going to go through both of those, take a look at both teams' injury reports and their depth charts. So you get to know what these teams are looking like. You can go check out Behind Enemy Lines yesterday, where you get to know everything about the Eagles' week 14 opponent, the Dallas Cowboys. Now, let's jump right into this bad boy. Appreciate each and every one of you taking the time, hitting that like button, subscribing. If you have any thoughts on this, any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. But let's go. And we're going to start it off with the Philadelphia Eagles and some fantastic news today. If you saw, I posted it earlier. Dallas Goedert very likely to play. And, well, on the injury report, this was a walkthrough today, but Dallas Goedert listed full participant. Let's go. He will be playing this Sunday night. Very excited about it. Grant Calcaterra was back last week. He's got that ankle injury. He was full as well. Great news there for the tight end position. Jack Stoll limited with the knee there. So, look, it's Wednesday. You don't want to get too excited here, lose your mind or anything like that. So, look, I think, this is fantastic. Obviously, you see some names are on here, but heading in the right direction. Cunningham limited. Yes, getting him back hopefully this Sunday. Fletcher Cox with a groin limited. And then Darius Slay. He's just resting. So did not participate, and neither did Julio Jones with a groin. But, Julio, you've been seeing popping up. These veteran players sometimes end up on here. And look, hey, we'll look for tomorrow. If it changes, if he did not practice again, then maybe some concern there. But look, Olamide Anquez has had more snaps than him in this past game, so maybe he's seeing himself on the way out. Not sure, but, maybe something's nagging him there with that groin. But we'll see when the game gets played. Now, let's take a gander at what the Eagles got going on. I'm going to make a live show later, go over some of the roster moves that were made. Talked about this yesterday. Justin Evans, he will be placed on season-ending IR, so not going to come off of that. All of these guys, other than Nakobe Dean, look like they are done for the season, but you will not see them on this depth chart. But let's take a look real quick here. Here is the offense. You can see Goedert being back. Let's go. Very excited there. Everybody else looking healthy, obviously, other than that Julio conversation we just had there. Then on defense, talk about Fletch a little banged up. Darius, these guys will probably be good to go for Sunday. And obviously, Shaquille Leonard added. So excited to see him here. Christian Ellis was let go. Hopefully, it won't take long for Leonard to take that starting position and be starting there with Cunningham. Looking forward to it. Now, the special teams, you can see no injuries there. Now, again, I will be making a live video later, and we'll be going over all of the moves that the Eagles made on the roster, practice squad, so you know everything going on, but just want to go over this injury stuff here with you quick. So now let's get into the Cowboys, and just like last time when we played them, a plethora of players on the list that are just resting. So 3 injuries here. You got Rico Dowdle with an ankle. He's limited. Then you've got Matt Beletsko with a shoulder injury. He was limited. And then Peyton Hendershot was taken off of IR. They put Sean McKeon on there. So they just switched tight ends there. He was a full participant, so great news for them. Everybody else that you see listed there is just getting some rest as a veteran player. Now let's take a look at what the Cowboys look like. Again, you can go check out Behind Enemy Lines, get an in-depth look at the Cowboys, but here are the players that are on the reserves. Switched Hendershot with McKeon there. So if you watch that show, you will see those names flip-flop, but that happened today. Now let's take a look at the offense. And you can see everybody in white here is new to the team this season. Everybody in blue has been there. So they added Cooks, added Lepke, the fullback, added some depth pieces there. But again, you can check the in-depth version of this on Behind Enemy Lines, which is under the playlist, Eagles versus Cowboys week 14. But here on the defense, they added Stephon Gilmore. Then kind of a bust there with their draft pick, and then some other depth pieces added. But Rashaan Evans looking for a linebacker. Obviously, Shaq Leonard chose the Eagles, so great for us. Not so great for the Cowboys. And then on the special teams, you see everybody good to go there. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was your injury report for Week 14, both the Eagles and the Cowboys. Would love to hear your thoughts down below. If you got anything from this, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can always subscribe to the channel. Always love to talk some birds with you. But again, I'll be back later. We'll be breaking everything down. Hope to see you then. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. You stay safe out there. And as always, Dallas sucks. Go Birds!